Today, she'll be sharing what she had learned from a CEO and how it transcends into her Toastmasters journey. The title of the speech, PhD. PhD, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands to welcome the speaker, Toastmasters Gladys.
Thank you so much. Good evening, Club President, Area Governor, fellow Toastmasters, and guests.
Good evening.
Thank you so much. I would like to share with you about my public speaking journey, but before I do that, I actually attended an orientation program. I was coordinating an orientation program on Tuesday when my CEO, Francis Lee, shared with us about PhD. Any one of you know what PhD stands for?
Permanent head damage.
Permanent head damage. Usually that was the answer that people give me. But PhD to him is different. He says that in order for us to succeed in our lives, we need to have these three things. P, H, and D. So what is PhD all about? P stands for purpose. Whatever things we do, we need to be purposeful. We only have 24 hours a day. We have limited time and energy, which is why we need to focus and be purposeful in what we do. Time spent to do a certain things would mean an opportunity cost, which means you can't do another thing. If, let's say, you're thinking, should I join Toastmasters? What is in it for me? Then you might want to ask yourself, yes, what is in it for you? Is joining Toastmasters a platform for you to build up your confidence? Is it a platform for you to speak up, to express yourself freely? For me, I used to have a problem when I talked to my boyfriend's mom. I can talk easily to anyone, but if I talk to her, I become like a timid mouse. I do not know what to say. I don't know what to say to impress her or to make her happy. So I was thinking, I need to do something about it. So I decided to join Toastmasters because I want to express my thoughts freely. I want to have the freedom to just tell people exactly what I feel and what I think. And this is exactly my purpose of joining Toastmasters. It is very important to have a purpose in your life or to have a purpose in whatever things that you do. Because when times get challenging, you will find that you will ask yourself, why am I doing this? What's the purpose of doing this? Why am I torturing myself? And that's where your purpose comes in to remind you what you've set for yourself. What do you think H is? Any idea? Heart? No. Quite close. H stands for hunger. Not hunger for food. Hunger for growth, hunger for knowledge, and hunger for experience. All of us need to be hungry to learn, to improve ourselves. If not, we are just no difference as compared to an insect. That's what my CEO always say. If you don't think, you are an insect. And if he scolds you that you're an insect, it means that you don't think. Alright, so it's pretty much just our culture. So I was thinking, oh, hungry to learn. Then the reason why I joined Toastmasters is because we have a very good mentorship program. There's always someone to give you feedback. Like in every chapter meeting, when I stand up here to speak, I have very good evaluators to give me feedback on the areas I can improve on and what are my strengths so that I can build up on them. So these are just some of the perks of joining Toastmasters. What do you think D is? Dream? Determination, good guess. D in Francis' term is drive. What is drive? As I mentioned, when times get tough, that's when you ask yourself, why are you doing certain things? Just like I took up the role, when Gurmit approached me, he asked me whether, do you want to be a club secretary or a treasurer? And I was thinking, if I choose to be a club secretary, what can I learn from it? And if I choose a treasurer role, what can I learn from it? So for me, I feel that I have a problem multitasking. And as a secretary, when you go for an exco meeting, you have to take down the minutes, you have to listen. And then at the end of the day, you still have to participate and contribute ideas to your club. So I thought, that's a perfect training for me. So I should just go for it. So I just commit first, and I panic later. So I went back to go and research what are the roles and responsibilities of a secretary. And I was really happy that I took up this role. Thank you for the opportunity.
You're welcome.
Matt.
You're welcome.
We had our first exco meeting 2 days ago on Tuesday night. And I made a commitment to myself. Gladys, since you are the secretary, you better be the best secretary that you can be. Okay, how can I be a best secretary? So I thought one of the main responsibilities of being a secretary is to type in the minutes. And I think writing minutes is not just about recording what has been said during a meeting. Minutes is supposed to be sent out to your members as soon as possible so that they will know or be reminded of what they're supposed to do. A minute sent 2 hours later, and a minute sent 1 week later, and 1 month later has a lot of difference. So which is why after the meeting ended at 10 o'clock, by the time I got back home and settled down, it's already 11:30 p.m. I was very tired. And I was thinking to myself, Gladys, should you stay and finish the minutes and send it out to your exco members? And I thought, that is the commitment that I made to myself. I have to send out the minutes within 2 hours once the meeting ends. Yes, it's the ISO. So I stayed up late. I had to blast my music so that I would stay awake and format the whole meeting. And I managed to send it out within 2.5 hours. It's very important for us to have purpose in our life. For me, I see my job or role as a secretary to make sure that information is disseminated out as soon as possible so that people can follow up from there. And you need to have hunger to learn, to improve yourself. Every experience, be it good or bad, there are always things or things to learn from. And D, when the tough things come, you need to remind yourself on what is the purpose and whether you have the hunger to continue and learn and improve. And ultimately, if you do so, you will definitely have the drive to persist on. So, now do you know what is PhD? What is P?
Purpose.
What is H?
Hunger.
And D is for?
Drive.
So in order to succeed, what should you have?
PhD.
Thank you. Back to you.